All right, welcome, welcome. Kindly confirm if you can hear my voice clearly. My sound is good. Let me know, and let's also check the visual. If you can see my screen very clear, let me also know so that we can have a smooth streaming this morning. Okay. All right. All right. So while you are waiting for that, let us give me 1 minute. 1 minute, please. All right, so let me know if you can hear me. Keep it coming. Let me have that feedback so that we can have a smooth streaming. All right, so I can see that my connection is good. So let's proceed to the business of the day. All right, starting from USD card. Yesterday we analyzed USD cards, and I told first of all, sorry for not being able to come on live yesterday during the New York session. So I was busy, so I couldn't come up for the New York session. But then we're going to make it up for today. We'll try as much as we can to see if we can come live for Android. But even if I had come that yesterday, we wouldn't have seen good trades to take because most of the trades were not actually on the entry zones we were expected to execute them. So it was later towards the end of New York close that I saw opportunity that I shared. So it was during that New York close that I was privileged to see opportunity for us to take some trade on yesterday. So the New York session, though even though we didn't hold that session yesterday, but then if I had hold the session, we wouldn't have seen good entries. But the truth of the matter is that this week you are mostly going to get entries. See your entry opportunity from Thursday after the NFP, and also by next week. That's when you get a lot of good trades. But whatever we're seeing right now, well, until the key data are released, we may not be able to get the direction the market wants to go. Right. Okay. Now, having said that, let's quickly jump into the USD card and see what transpire. Okay. So yesterday we looked at this uh, pair together, and we agreed after looking at oil, we said oil is planning to be bullish or it's going to be bullish. But from this zone, we expect oil to start moving up. And uh, since USD card is a commodity based pair that it correlates with the oil market. So which means if the oil market is bullish, then USD card should be bearish. And if oil market is bearish, USD card should be bullish. So right now we're seeing oil trying to be bullish, trying in a key level in the demand zone where we expect it to be bullish. So and that's why we expect a sell from USD card. From last week, we start looking at that, and you see that since that last week, market has started falling, right? So we now look at it and say there's a pullback, and that this market may not may not um may not pull back until certain things happen. And one of that things that's going to happen is that it has to get to this level, minimum of that level, before the market will be able to go back again, pull back again. So having said that, yesterday we look at this zone after this break of structure, right? This was a break of structure here, and there was a pullback into this zone, and the market sold. So after this break of structure, we expect the market to pull back into this zone, and we expect that sell. So fortunately, yesterday the market go to that zone, and I saw reasons to take that trade. So we took the trade with the and I also shared that trade on the Telegram group. I shared that with the Telegram group as well. Why? Reason because I actually knew I was not online yesterday during the New York session, so I shared that with us. So and currently you can see the trade is still running. The trade is currently running right now. It's running in few profit. Right, it was in profit yesterday. This morning it pulled back again, and we're having this. So USD card for us is a done deal. We're waiting for it to play out. So for me, this is the TP I gave you guys. Because most people complain that my TP is always very high, and they don't know how to manage. They don't know what to do, how to take partial profit, how to close manually. They don't know how to manage their trades and all of that. So I decided to uh, do it this way. So I just give this particular one about 2 to 3%. I know that they're going to cash. And for me, that knows what to do, I'm planning to cash out here. So that is the trade you see running right now. Then moving over to gold, we were expecting to sell gold from this zone. We're expecting to sell gold from this zone. And even before then, yesterday, I I came on during my TikTok live. During my TikTok live yesterday, I asked them to buy from this particular zone. I asked them to buy, and market came back here, and you see that buy. So the market bought. So they made money yesterday on my TikTok live. So they made a lot of money as well. So what we're trying to do is to find every opportunity or every reason to give people that are eager to learn forex or that are eager to make money, in hard currency. We just want to show them the way, by just giving them some free signals to test the waters. So that's exactly what we've started doing right now. So now remember, it is on this zone that we're expecting to sell gold from. Gold has not gotten to that zone. Gold got to this level here by giving us some liquidity. We're seeing some liquidity here. This is it. So we're seeing some liquidity here, which is actually telling us that this market is coming back here. It's just telling you, I'm coming back for you. That's what the market is actually telling us. Say, I'm coming back for you. For those of us that know that this market will definitely go, but other persons already believe that this market is ready to sell. So what we may likely do right now is to see if this market may likely pull back to a certain discount level for us to buy into that particular liquidity zone. So, so if we are going to be buying gold, I mean the short buy, so I will be expecting gold to come back to this particular zone here for me uh to execute that buy. So we're expecting gold to pull back minimum to that level before we can look for a buy. Let me see what the 4 hours is also telling us. Yes. So and at that particular region, we also have kind of favorable gap. Let me see what daily is telling us as well. And on daily, this okay. On daily, of course, that's the area we're looking at. That's the right zone to look for that particular buy. So we'll be expecting to buy into that zone. Let me mark this. We're expecting a buy from here, market to come back here to buy into this zone, and finally we go for the sell. So that's what we're expecting from gold, right? So gold pull back to this level here. We're going to look for a buy. Or if you pull back further on 4 hours, that's the 4 hour zone. I mean, a 1 hour zone. This is a 4 hour zone as well. So either of these two areas, we should be looking to buy gold. So trust God, I'll be able to come back for New York session for us to find these opportunities together. We'll be expecting to buy uh, into this particular zone before that sell can happen. So that is what we are expecting from gold. Okay, so that's what we're expecting from gold. Then Euro USD. Let's see what Euro USD has done for us. Euro USD has done. Remember, we're expecting Euro USD to pull back to this particular area for us to buy. We're expecting Euro USD to pull back into this particular zone for us to buy. And it has taken out this high. It has taken out. Let's see what happened in the past. So and is where are we seeing anything here? Maybe probably let's talk about this zone here. Is that where the market is? Okay, fine. It's actually on a supply zone as well. It's actually on a supply zone. So we may expect to start looking for ourselves from here again. And that sell is to bring us down here before that bullish movement we're expecting to happen. So we should expect a sell from here. So and for that sell to happen, let's see what the 1 hour is telling us. Okay, we had break of structure here, change your character here. Oh, I think the market is actually ready for. You can actually sell Euro USD now. You can actually sell Euro USD, but me, I will not want to do that because I'll be risking too much for that particular pair. So this is a break of structure. Let's analyze it together. This is a break of structure, and this is a change of character here. And this is the POI where the market pulled back to. You can see that. So it pulled back into this particular zone, and you see it selling right now. So, but I will not want to jump in and start selling. So what I will do is to wait for another break of structure. I'll wait for another break of structure, price to break this low. Once this low is broken, then I should be expecting to look for myself around this area here. That's what I'll be expecting to do. So I'll wait. I will not be in a hurry. I'll just wait for this structure to be broken. Once it's broken, I'll expect a pullback into this zone and I'll sell. That is what I'll be looking for on Euro USD. Now, that sell, we're going to drive that sell into this particular zone. Then from this zone, we'll start looking for that buy. So that is exactly what I'll be waiting for on Euro USD. Let me know, is there any pair you like us to analyze? If there's any pair you want me to jump into, because I may not be covering all of the pairs today. So I may not be covering all of the pairs. So any pair you want me to look at, just type it on a comment section and we'll look at them together, right? Okay. So and don't forget to give us a like and share this video as well. All right, so now let's go to GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, we marked out areas that we expect the market to reverse from. We said all these highs here, these are all the resistance levels, right? We say either price break this particular low high here, or this high here, or even this high, and we'll see a reason to sell a change of character. that we may likely jump in and sell. That was what we agreed yesterday. And from what we are seeing right now, you see that this market may likely want to reverse from here because it has broken this particular high. And let's see what is happening on the lower time frame. Okay, you can see it broke this high, taking out this particular previous high, break of structure, and right now the market is downward. So and I will expect this market to come back here, take out this low. The market take out this low. I'll be in to look for myself around this zone here. So that's what I'll be expecting to see from GBP USD. So if this happen, I'll look for a sell on GBP USD. I'll look for a sell. Look for a sell on GBP USD. Then on this particular one here, USD CHL. We also look at USD CHF. I told you that USD CHF was coming here, that we can start looking for a buy from this zone or probably this particular place. If you didn't give us our buy from here, then definitely on this demand zone is a key level. So we'll be able to expect our bullish movement from there. But before then, we expected that yesterday price should, after breaking out this structure, should be able to pull back into this particular zone for us to continue that downward movement. So we still stand by that. So we expect price to pull back into that and we'll still look for ourselves. So New York session, we'll come and check and see what the market has to offer. GBP JPY, we are expecting to buy from here, but on the smaller time frame, we expect something to happen from the smaller time frame, which is this zone. We marked out this zone yesterday that we should be expecting to sell from this particular zone. As you can see, the market is actually selling from there. If we must jump into this trade, we will just do one thing: go down to smaller time frame like 15 minutes and see what the market has to offer. Mhm. Mm. Okay, so for me, I can see some kind of structure break here. So I would love to see the market pull back to this zone again for me to sell. So we'll look forward to sell if the market will pull back. That's taken out this low. Just taking out that low. That is a change of character as well. So I'll be expecting to sell from here. So GBP JPY will be expecting to sell from there. So whatever the market does, New York session, it will be clear. It will be clearer for us to see or to know the direction to go, right? So I should be expecting that sell from that zone. It is the zone we marked yesterday. The market is actually selling off from that zone. So if this happens, we should be able to push this downward, push it downward, and from here we'll take it to the upside. Euro AUD. Euro AUD is still not giving us what we want. We want Euro AUD to come back to this demand zone before we can look for our buy. It's not there yet. So let's check GBP AUD. GBP AUD, we're expecting on this zone, but there's something we wanted yesterday. We are looking for a sell opportunity. Got it. So we're expecting price to pull back into this zone. We're expecting price to pull back into this zone so that we can sell into this zone before that buy will happen. So that didn't happen yesterday. So we're still waiting for it to see if we can get that during the New York session as well. So we get it, pull back here, we'll sell to this zone and we'll buy from here. USD JPY. The same thing, USD JPY. We expected a buy a sell from USD JPY at this zone. We expect to sell from USD JPY at that particular zone. Consider the fact that we have liquidity lying below here. So price has not tapped into that zone. You can see it's still on the move. It has not tapped into that zone. So once it tap into that zone, we'll be expecting our sell. We'll be looking forward for this during the New York session as well. Then AUD USD. AUD USD. Let me see anyone at the comment section. GBP cards. Okay. Mr. Titus said we should look at GBP cards. Okay, so after this very one, I'll jump into GBP cards. After this one, I'll go to GBP cards. Okay, so AUD USD, they are taking out the liquidity we marked yesterday. They are taking out that liquidity, and it has tapped into this key zone. So we are expecting to look for our sell now on AUD USD. So let's see if that we can get that now. So it tapped in there. Let's see what it formed. Record structure. And we're expecting a change of character here. So AUD USD, you need to come down here. Take out this low, and we'll be looking to buy you from here. I'm going to sell from that zone. Let me mark the zone clearly for you. That's what we'll be expecting to do on AUD USD. So we're expecting a sell. Well, only when this structure is broken, right? So this low has not been broken. Until this low is broken, that's when we'll have the confidence to look for that sell. That's when we'll have the confidence to look for that particular sell. So that's when we'll have the confidence to look for that particular sell on AUD USD. Now let me go back to GBP card as requested by Mr. Titus. Okay, so GBP card. Okay, so GBP card, we agree that it was on it has a bullish momentum, is on an uptrend, and that this high was broken, right? And what we expect the market to do after breaking this high is to come back and pull back to this zone before we can buy. So after it breaks the high, we should be expecting at least some kind of reversal pattern for us to see if we can sell into this zone. So we see this here, this equal highs, which I pointed out yesterday, the equal high that the market formed, which is liquidity on its own. So that's the liquidity. And we also yesterday agreed that there's another liquidity here. And the reason why I didn't find any zone, or I was not comfortable with any of the zone here, was because I have liquidity here and I have liquidity here. So for what the market is doing, I didn't see anything that will actually give me that courage to say, okay, this is the direction the market wants to go. Though there is a kind of structure break here, there's a kind of structure break here, right? Probably a change of character. There's a change of character here, but because of what I was seeing, I was not too sure of the direction of the market, coupled with what the market has in stock. So now looking at the area where the market is right now, you can see that the market decide to tap into this particular zone. Market tap into this zone, right? Sorry, this is a change of character, not liquidity. It tap into this particular zone, and that is why you see the market making its way down, which means the market is finally telling us that see the direction we want to go, we want to come and take out this particular low. Now, if that will happen, we definitely expect the market to continue to come down towards this area. So if we must find our way in, so we can jump into the smaller time frame to see if we can find any entry. Record structure, change your character, yes. So we have on GP card, you can find, look to enter when this market pull back here, you can look for, to enter a trade. So you can look to enter from that trade, from that zone. So that will be fine, right? So you can enter from this particular zone for yourself, and that will be fine, right? So is that okay, Mr. Titus? Okay. So let's go back to the other person. GP card working for yourself. It actually show us that signal, right? So and that sell is to take out this liquidity first before it dip inside this particular zone. So if you have that pullback, wait for the pullback. When you pull back into that particular zone, then you should be ready to look for your sell on GPP card. Okay. Mr. Tati, I don't know if that is clear. Okay, so NZD USD. NZD USD. Okay, so NZD USD, let's go. Okay. We have this liquidity here. The market has taken out that liquidity. So, and we're expecting that this trade come back to this level here, this demand zone, for us to buy this pair, for us to buy into this particular supply zone. That's our expectation on NZD USD. So currently we can go down small on a smaller time frame to see if we can find any opportunity to sell into this area. So, and as you can see, that break of structure, a change of character is expected here. And you can see the market is almost there. So once that change of character happens, we'll be expecting to look for our sell from this zone. That is number one. And secondly, you can also look for this sell from here. So whichever zone the market is going to reverse from during the New York session, it will be clearer to us on the direction the market wants to go. Okay. All right. So Titus got that. Thank you. So USCHF, the worst pair, but can also give you smile, put a smile on your face if you're on the right side of it. So it consolidates. Why I call it the worst pair is because of the way it consolidates. It consolidates a lot, right? It consolidates. The side movement is not the chart. Looking at the chart alone is a nightmare. Look at it. It's a nightmare, right? So for now, from what I'm seeing right now, I don't want to look at Euro CHF. So let me just take it down. Then GBP NZD. We are looking for a pullback into this zone. So that's what we're waiting for. So once you come here, you know what we're waiting for on GBP then we can expect to for that buy. Then BTC. BTC has been up off and on. It's been off and on. So GBP, remember we are still expecting that sell. Break of structure here, change your character here is becoming clearer and clearer. on BTC. So we just wait for it here to pull back into this zone, and we'll see if you can sell from there. So that's what we're expecting from Bitcoin. We're expecting from Bitcoin. The reason why you see it moving is this particular zone. Is this zone here that is pushing it up. That is the zone that is pushing that market up. So, but because we're expecting that major pullback, that major drop into this zone before that main buy will happen. So we're still expecting that Bitcoin pull back into that supply zone before we can jump in for a sell. Okay, so Euro GBP. Euro GBP is already on our supply zone. It's already on our supply zone. Break of structure. So it's not ready yet. So no change of character. Once we get our change of character, we can be able to look for our sell on Euro GBP. So it's loading. It's already on our zone. So on our POI. So what we're expecting now is the confirmation that the market is ready to go downwards. The last pair I want to analyze is AUD card. AUD card. So it has also taken out the high. Yesterday actually took out the high. I mean that liquidity. So that is on 4 hours. That's on 4 hours. So it's already we're waiting for it now to tap into this area, this supply zone. So taking out the liquidity as expected. The next thing again we expect the market to do is to come into this zone and we expect ourselves. So that's the zone we would like to sell AUD card from. So we expect all of this to play out during the New York session as well. So any pair or any question? Is there another pair that I did mention that would have loved me to you would have liked me to check? Or do you have any question for us? Please ask your questions right now or give us your pen and let's look at it before we shut down. Anyone? Okay, before while I'm waiting for that, I just have this strong feeling to check Euro JPY. Okay, so we're currently on a fair value gap zone. So price is currently on this particular zone, which is the whole of this zone here is a fair value gap on weekly. So we should be expecting to see anything that will interest us to look for a sell on this particular pair. So looking at this, let's jump into 1 hour to see anything like that. Mm. I think I can see something here. We have this high broken, that is break of structure. And we have this low broken as well, that is change of character. That is change of character. Then, and we have this zone here, the price has pulled back into. Price is currently on that zone right now, which is actually a very good zone to sell. It's a good zone to sell from. So on Euro JPY, I would like to see extra confirmation for me to sell Euro JPY. And that confirmation, I think I'm seeing it here already. Break of structure, change your character. So on Euro JPY, I'll be expecting to sell from here. Yes, I have this. I'll be more comfortable if I see this low taking. I'm more comfortable if I see that low taking. This is a high. This high has been broken. That is a break of structure on 5 minutes. And this is a change of character. If price actually break this low, price break here, then that will be a change of character. So I expect price to give me this. Then I would like to sell from this zone. So that will be extra confirmation for me to jump in for on Euro JPY. I'm going to add it to our watch list. Euro JPY, I'll be expecting a sell. Euro JPY. Okay. So that will be the size of our package today. Any questions? No questions? No other pairs you want me to look at? Okay. See you guys at the New York session. I'll try as much as I can to come up so I can look for entries together. See you then. Bye.